I'm Chef Jen, and the dietitian pick for May are strawberries. So today we're going to be making a strawberry banana ice cream with a fresh strawberry sauce. So this recipe cannot be any easier. It's just 3 ingredients. And we start with 4 cups of strawberries that I've sliced, and I just sprinkled that with 2 tablespoons of honey. And I put it in the microwave just to soften it up a little bit. And so I'm going to put that in the blender. Okay, and then I also have 4 large bananas that I've sliced and frozen. So the strawberries can be a little bit soft, but you want to make sure that the bananas are completely frozen, just because that's going to add the creaminess to our ice cream. So we're going to try and fit all that in this blender. It should fit. And then once we get this started, you'll probably want to work in intervals, pushing it down a little bit just to make sure everything's well incorporated. So I've had to stop and start this a couple times, but we are at the perfect stage. And if you wanted to eat it just like this, it's more like soft serve, so that's perfectly fine too. But I'm going to put mine in a metal pan. If you don't have a metal pan at home, you could just use a metal bowl. That works just as well. And that way, once we put it in the freezer, even for just 30 minutes or so, then we'll be able to scoop it. Alright, so we'll just smooth that out like so. And get that in the freezer. While our ice cream sets up in the freezer, we'll go ahead and make our sauce. And so here I have 2 cups of strawberries that I've sliced. I'm just going to put that in a pot, and I have this over medium-high heat. And I'm just going to use a potato masher just to break those up a little bit, because these will break down more once the sauce comes to a boil. That's good. And to that, I'm going to add the juice of 1 lemon, just to brighten it up a little bit. And then we also are going to add 2 tablespoons of honey. You can use whatever sweetener you like, but that's my favorite. And don't need too much, because these berries are already super sweet. And then 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and just a 4th teaspoon of salt. And we're going to bring this to a boil, and then take it off the heat, let it sit and get at room temperature, and then we'll be good to go. So I've got our ice cream out of the freezer, and now we're ready to plate. So I'm just going to put 1 big scoop here in my bowl. Then I'm going to top it with our sauce that we made earlier and let cool. Looks so good. Then I'm just going to garnish it with a few berries, just because I love them. And then you're good to go. So enjoy and celebrate strawberries this summer. It's actually just 2 ingredients, and that are, wait, let's start over. It's actually 3. That are. Jen can't talk. Josh is like, make sure you have some bloopers, because we've been missing them. Alright, so I've taken our ice cream out of the freezer, and we're ready to plate.
Too loud, too loud, too loud, too loud. Mom, that's...
Push that back. Whatever. I'm like, I literally have to say 2 things, and we're done. I just need to eat. Too loud! They're like, who are the critics in the background?
You need to call them out.
Yeah, you need to stop. Now we're going to plate. Literally done. Okay. All right. So I've got our ice cream out of the... I can't do it now.
Too loud.
Too loud. All right.